All right, let's see if this works. Okay, so we go here, and I got some notes. Oh yes, so I'm going to go over some ideas for let's see, just go like this, zoom in. So this trade right here, this one position, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so this is H4 chart, and this is pound dollar, also known as cable. And yeah, so lots of lines, lots of things. These are some old positions, we don't need them for this example. And the switch we can keep, the level we can keep, and this one is for the next trade. Next, this is for, I guess we're gonna keep those. This is old position, we don't need to keep that. Now it's a bit easier, we don't need the level switches either. We got this thing, we don't need the measurements. We can actually pull it out, but you see it that the green level actually overlaps with the gap indicator. But hey, I don't need the indicator. If you can see it, you can see it, right? So anyway, we have H4 chart, and yeah, price came to level, price came all the way down. Yes, some small steps here when you have some waves up, some other trades coming up, but back into a level that created lower price, right? Basic idea is this level created a lower price. And green outlines gap in price as well as the box. Some call it OBI market out like this. And together, this is the interesting zone. These two together like this. This is where I want to find a reason to short it. Okay. So, and we're gonna pull the green out like this. So H4 right here. This particular trade was done with we actually going to switch to another chart because there's too many things in this one. But this particular chart was traded with only H4, but I'm going to show you a reasoning for several different charts. Anyway, so let's do this. We don't need this anymore. We got blue. It's fine. We're going to go on. Let's go on FXCM. I think it's clean. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, okay. Yes, yes. Right. See, I have an idea about this. So, and let's remove gap indicator because, well, if you can see it, then it's there. If you can't see it, then it's not there, right? So, notice that we come to this point just above it, outline this. I'm very specific about how to outline the things, but so it's perfectly aligned, right? Notice that this candle right here, Monday 27, we get to the level and then it is time to find a reason to short it. Okay, on single chart, we can see like this. We have price going up, big candle up, another candle, come to the level, we go down, we go back down. Notice that the switch in power because candle structure, gap in the balance of volume here because no overlap, right? So these two circles, and if we make it cleaner, we can see that the gap initially is like this. And then on the other side, it is like this. And together we have this. Or if we remove the one here, we have this. Let's go zoom in. So we got this thing. This is the, I'll just pull it out to make it easier to see. We got power defeating up, strong, get to the level, power going down, defeating down. So we have power to the downside. That's interesting. This level that broke power here came to this level here, and well, when we switch later, because we had strength, strength started here to the high. When this was defeated by this red bar, we have strength to the downside because see this. See? Right? Strength was defeated to the downside. Okay. So at this point we have switch power to downside, and what's interesting is to enter actually it's interesting to enter here, but since we already spiked into it, in my book that's not interesting anymore. And I know some people will go, if we have force, we sting into a gap, we will break, we will go further, but that's not my rules. So this is the point of the break, and that means that we can, in this case I just went like this, boom, and now I don't remember for this particular trade if because I placed two different trades, which one was filled, right? But yeah, so this is the top of the move, so perhaps stop is here, or perhaps stop is up at this level, and the target is at next, like this, because this is the next move up that was at this point not used, right? So this was free open space, this is the level, this is the target, right? Unless we sweep the high, but we did. So the target is not here, the target is actually at the low because we sweep, and the target was here, and as you see it was hit for 1.6 with this entry, or actually another trade I had was this 3.01 07. So this was the trade. Sometimes I will do this, and as I said, I had two different trades running on this on two different accounts, and the reason for the stop is this is the high. You can put I put sometimes the stop here, but also here, because this is the level, this is the previous level, right? Previous level equals stop, right? And for this particular trade position, so let's say we were tagged in here and we wait, right? I'm being conservative, keeping the stop at the high. Okay, so what I did was, when this red bar was created, notice Friday 1900, I see this in evening, and okay, so we create a double bottom because we have created this, right? So as per my rules, wrong tool. As per my rules, double bottom like this, where the spike encompasses the next level, like this green bar does, and the red as well. It means that the stop can now be trailed down, something like this. And where do I place, what's the distance here? It's a kind of a feeling thing, but it is also, well, I know this is for our chart, but on faster charts I normally say, oh, double the spread, the distance, right? But for this I go back to revert to even older system where it's like average price of a normal bar. So like these bars are pretty normal, right? This is a huge bar, pretty normal bars. So right, so instead of keeping the stop here, now because we create a double bottom, I don't know if we have power. Really, we should have power, but what happens if we risk one to get to this level here, and if we put the stop way down here because yeah, normal level distance, what we have effectively done now is cut our risk in half or even more maybe, and that it's good. And if I'm wrong, if I lose half instead of losing one, that's a good thing, right? And then later it happened, we had some funny gaps and we just totally opened that place. So yeah, so how to play this on a different chart. Somebody pointed out to me that the same trade was visible on a daily, so let's see if we can find it. And indeed, yes, of course. So we have a D1 chart, right? Yeah, have some fun here. So we have new bar going down, right? And so this is the low, this is the level. Stop here, we go break down. So we come from all the way. We come all the way from here, up, down, down, and we come back up again, right? This is what we have at that point. Okay. And so the highest price between this is the low, so the highest price is this red bar is the highest one, and the second color is green, so this. And do we have gap? Not really, but we can pull this out and notice it touches here. See, we touch into the bar at the Monday 27. Okay, cool. So let's do like this, or this we'll have to do. And let's go to, we can remove this. So because we created another power from here to create lower, it means that we will find a reason to go short in this area. So daily plus H1, right? And we have some more fun here, right? And notice that, yes, right, it is 27, yeah, okay. And this is the where the price touches it, right? So this is where we had strength to touch this, and later we close below at this point. Yes, at this point. Okay, this is so now we have confirmed on H1 that power is down. Okay, where can we enter? Okay, so look at the high, nothing, gap, big power, but it's all filled. Okay, here it's already spiked into by this bar, but we don't have power down at this point, right? We have power down here. So after this point, so this one, this is, I've talked about this before. So 3-layer system here explained. Daily one chart for finding the level. Where did we go? Where did we come from? And to another level, right? Now we are on a faster chart, a hourly chart. Same thing. We go back to the level where there should be strength in the same direction, and we get to that place here. We see the switch on H1 here, up, down, close lower, confirm power is down. Okay. Open space is here, this fat bar and this fat bar. The power in this is consumed because price already went up into it, and this bar is left. Okay. We had power from this red bar is where the power is begun, so I start drawing it at the next bar. Okay, let's zoom in further. So the height of the bar needs to match this level. So it's from this. Yeah, okay, you see all of this all the way up to the high. This is the zone where I want to enter a limit order. Okay, and after red bar I can place it, and I can place it right here. That means green, like this, and it automatically just, okay, so this is the stop, so just padding, a bit of padding up on top, right? Let's delete the war so we can see better what we're doing. So, and yeah, so we have the next leg down because this sweep signal didn't sweep. Okay, this is the next leg down, so the target would be here for 1.2, or target on daily chart if it use target on daily chart. If we use target on daily chart, we would target down here for something crazy, right? But it's not currently what we do. Target would be there for a silly 4.7 R. Let's go back on hourly. So we went up. So the target would be, okay, it's already been stinged into. So this is most likely this one. Let's see what we do actually. This is all too close together. So this is more clean. Well, not really any static idea, but right. So the stop will go above here because this is where we switch the power, right? And the next level would be there, which is below 1, so that's not acceptable. And this is too much of a chop section, so the next level would be here. And it's totally fine to leave it like that. And 1.8. And yeah, that's it. And just kind of leave the order in the market and let it hit. And yeah, I placed the order and I left the machine. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and I mean, of course, this level was also hit, but whatever. And yeah, if you watch my videos, I will say we target the next lick. It's not always obvious where it is, not always visible, but yeah, when sometimes when we switch like this direction, there is close area like this, but obvious bottom is here. Maybe this thing, okay, power was consumed with this in this bar, but we didn't come back into this gap, so probably this is the better area. Anyway, yeah, and that's it for this video. I think yeah, just simple example of multi-chart analysis, and of course we can combine whatever you want. If you want a fast example at market open, maybe M15 for direction and M1 for trades, right? And if you want like slow charts, maybe weekly for direction, finding the levels, and H4 for the entry works perfectly fine, I think. Or even like, yeah, something else like in this example, daily chart for the direction. And yes, I had some fun here. Daily chart for direction or levels, and yeah, and H1 for the trade entry. And yeah, that's it. If you like the video, If you have questions, post your questions, and I'll see you in the markets.